physical media. Commute number two of season 2. What's up with that? I got seasoned, son. Yo, seasoned, son. Feel me? Hey guys, what's going on? Floyd House Flicks in the building. Doodle-a-doo-doo. You know what it is. It's been forever. It felt good to do that just now. I haven't done that in a while. Yes, sir. Don't forget the rules. Like, share, subscribe, all of the above. Hit that bell notification so you know when I'm coming on. Everything is going to be great. It's Thanksgiving tomorrow. Can you believe that shit? Thanksgiving. Movie Hunter, excellent to see you, sir. But it's Thanksgiving tomorrow. Turkey Day. What in the world? I swear to you, this year has been an event. Not as epic as the past 2 years, thank God. But it has been an epic time, I guess, you know, and we can equate that. This is going to be a stretch, and I'm going to stretch it. But just like these past few years have been epic in events and you know, whatever, it's been a really heavy physical media year. I mean, I've spent so much. I would hate to think how much money. I would hate for my wife to find out. Well, she knows. As I said, my wife supports me in my physical media collectorisms, if you will. Hold on, I'll put these windows up so you guys can hear me clearly. Yeah, she supports me in all of this stuff, so you know what it is. It's I would hate to see how much money I've spent in physical media purchases and just buying movies. I've been going bat shit crazy. I will admit, I've been buying so much stuff. All I know is I saw today my Malcolm X arrived to the house today. I am annoyed that I didn't get it before people were able to go into the store to get it, but that's a Barnes and Noble thing. And I do know this: that thing shipped out, according to them, it shipped out a week ago or more. So I was kind of gassed up when I got that email saying that it shipped. But that, you know, that's how long it was going to take. I was like, But, you know, anyways, I haven't seen it in my hands yet. I haven't seen the physical copy yet. I haven't gone back into a Barnes & Noble because I don't want to. I don't want to buy anything. I want to keep my pockets closed for Barnes & Noble. Thank you very much. But I've been killing the Best Buy sale. I've been killing Amazon. Oh, so much stuff. So much stuff. And this past, I want to say this past week, I've been putting all of my steel books inside of bags, and that is a pain in the backside. Really a pain in the back, because all that bending down and then, I don't know, but my back was hurting after, and I'm still not done. I have an entire wall of steel books. Well, that's not accurate. I have a whole bunch of more steel books to put inside of bags, and I'm honestly not looking forward to it. But I had such a collection going on of stacks of steel books, I had to get them back up on the shelf because we got so much other stuff to do in preparation for tomorrow. So I didn't want anything to be in the way. So, I mean, let's see. What else is expected today? I don't think anything else is expected today on the physical media side. I think that Malcolm X was the only thing I was going to get. And I always want to do it. I keep saying this. I've been wanting to do mail call movie haul. I may do one, and I'm not doing him. And I'm annoyed with myself for not getting that done for you guys. And I've gotten so many different movies on the mail call movie haul side of the game, to the point where I just want to just start talking about them. Okay. That Giallo Essential set, every time I go on somebody's that's not accurate. Every time quite often when I watch people's streams, I'll see that Giallo set on their shelves in some form, whether it's the yellow and the red, or the black and the yellow, or the black and the red, or whatever. I was like, those are nice. I don't know who Giallo is or his movies. I didn't know, but I did like the way that it looked, and I did once I found out more about the sets. I was like, oh, that's cool. I know all of them aren't gems. That's never the case, but there are some good movies in it, in the sets. So I bought all three, and I got them at a great price. I got some from Zavi of all places. And for the record, I was watching. Oh, excuse me. I was watching my good brother Bob's Blu-rays. His haul video, and in his experience, he's had terrible shipping and packaging with Zavi, and he doesn't really care for it. He said he sucked. I get it. Hall and Oates, what's up, brother? How are you? He said they're kind of crappy with the packing and the shipping, crushed boxes and what have you. But I have not had that experience. Every time I order from Zavi, not only does it come in great condition, they come early. We're talking stuff that I'm ordering from Groove. If I order from Groove and Zavi on the same day, I'll get the stuff from Zavi first. Now, how is that possible? When Groove is like up the block. Now, no shade to Groove, because their prices have been nuts. So I've been buying lots of stuff from Groove. Oh my God. But I'll get stuff from Zavi first before it'll arrive to my home before I get the Groove stuff. I don't quite understand that, but it is what it is. So I haven't had that experience, but I do believe Bob when he says it, because when he shows some of these packages, they're kind of whooped. So I believe it. I just have been fortunate enough to not have had the experience. So hope it gets better, for Bob. That's nobody wants to deal with that. And have you guys seen KB's thank you video? His Thanksgiving video. Have you guys seen it? It is pretty neat. I thought it was a very thoughtful effort by KB, and if you have not seen it, please go see it. It was great to see a lot of the community's faces in the video. I thought it was really, really well done. Thank you very much, KB, for doing that. Thank you very much, KB, for inviting me to be a part of that. It was it's always challenging to have that conversation of gratefulness, because there's so much to be grateful for. And I believe that I was of course there's always something that you leave out, and I am grateful for the individuals or the people that I have come across on this physical media journey. Been some really cool people, been some not cool people too. I don't job though. Anyway, so we all know that the internet. I said this to someone, I think day before yesterday. Someone who's having a hard time finding his way in the internet, YouTube content creator area. He was having a hard time. The LA Customs office might be better than the Chicago one. Well, there's usually a reason for something like that. 5 months to process a refund. Now I can't attest to that. I can't attest to their administrative stuff or shit like that. But, usually, and oddly enough, maybe I can. Usually, it's hot. Let me take this in. Usually, excuse my when I have an issue with Zavi with like credits or anything like that, I'll usually do it in a chat, and before the end of the week, the credit is there. So again, your experience. I believe your experience, and I hope that it only happened once, and I hope it never happens again. But I haven't had that experience with Zavi. Zavi has been pretty damn spot on so far, but everybody's culpable, and anybody could drop the ball at any point. So don't get your your high horse ready, Zavi. No, but anyways, I was telling this individual, I won't say his name or their name. I don't know if it's a he or she. Realistically, I really don't. But I won't say their name, but I will say that they hit me up and was upset about some treatment that they were getting by people in the physical media community. To the point where they were like, I don't know if I want to do this. I don't know if I want to be a content creator. I don't know if it's worth it. All of these things. Now, I can relate to that because I had similar experiences with some people in the community. And in short, it's like I just told them, I said, the internet is a mean place. And it's a big place. And there are some really mean people there. And then I said, the internet is a really big place. And it can be a really fun place. And there's some really nice people there. Both of those statements are true. But you have to find an even ground so you can enjoy the people that you enjoy and mute the rest. And that's not an unrealistic thing to say to anyone, because no one wants to be, crapped on. What does this say? My experience won't happen again. I put them on timeout and refused to order from them. Well, that's too bad, because Zavi does really have some good situations going on. When they do, they do. So sometimes you might have to bite that bullet. Sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes you got to bite the bullet, because I've seen some things I'm like, oh, I gotta have that. Oh, like for instance, one of the things Bob unpacked, Bob's Blu-rays, was his Inglorious Bastards Deluxe Collector's Supreme, infinitely better than the one that I got box set. Granted, it was the same movie in both brutal, extremely brutal. So granted, that the box set that Bob got, it is the same movie, and the movie did get shit on for its quality in terms of it being a 4K. It did catch hell. So you have two copies of a movie that caught hell for the transfers. Same movie, but in two different box sets with a great packaging system. Came with some nice shit. It looked nice. I get it. But now it's out of print. So of course, when things fall out of print, then people want it. Now, the first time I had seen that box set was with our good buddy Ken. Ken, Mid-Level Media. Happy Thanksgiving, Ken. Happy Thanksgiving, Bob. Yeah, it was something that... Happy Thanksgiving, KB. Everybody's name that I said so far. Happy Thanksgiving, Movie Hunter. Happy Thanksgiving, Hall & Oates. Everybody, if I said your name already, I got to shout you out real quick. Happy Thanksgiving. That's what's up. Now it's out of print. You want it because it's out of print. It's out of print. I'll pay the extra 10 and buy it from a reseller. Oh, see, now you're just being proud. Now you're just being proud. It's not a good thing to be proud when it costs you money. Richard Pryor had a great joke, and I refer to it quite often. Richard Pryor said, your pride will heal a lot faster than a broken jaw. It's one of those quotes that I use all the time. So it's just, in other words, don't let it bother you to the point where you have to react. You'll be all right. That's a question I'm asking for everyone. A favorite? Oh God, that's a great question. It's not physical media related, but we are, so I guess we can have that conversation. Favorite dish I must say, I make a hell of a macaroni and cheese. Me. And I make some stuffing that will make you want to slap your mama. I gets it in. I gets it in. I know how to, as my mom would say, or people of her generation would say, I know how to bang some pots and pans around. I can make it happen. So macaroni and cheese, stuffing, or relax. You see how this physical media commute, we're doing it live. And people don't like it when you drive. They want to own the whole lane. They don't want to share it. Even though we're in a season of giving and thanks and all sorts of stuff. You guys heard the horn. This guy's a jerk off. Easy, I So, yeah. Yeah, macaroni and cheese, stuffing. My wife makes some macaroni salad that is absurd. Potato salad, absurd. Listen, all our food is fire. I don't know what to say. I don't like cranberry sauce. I don't like cranberry sauce. Honk if you love physical media. You would think I had one. Because he honked at me. Some bit. I'll pull this thing over. I will pull this thing over. Even though I could, I ain't gonna do that. Because it's Thanksgiving. We gotta be grateful. Be good to people. Treat people nicely. It's Thanksgiving. You should treat people nicely all the time. But anyway, I don't really like cranberry. I don't like cranberry sauce. Ugh. Ugh. I don't like, my wife makes deviled eggs for like an appetizer for the early part of the day. Like when she's cooking, I'll do my prep work the night before. So like tonight, I'll put all my stuff together. My macaroni and cheese is together. Are you kidding me? Is that a question, Movie Hunter? I ought to climb through here. Don't make me stop this live. Disgusting. Miracle Whip. I'll eat cranberry sauce before I eat Miracle Whip, so then there's that. Gross. Cranberry, but cranberry, you don't need cranberry sauce with the turkey. I get it, but you don't need it. No. So, but my wife loves cranberry sauce, and I'm trying to get her to make her own cranberry sauce. My wife is very industrious when it comes to. She also bangs them pots and pans around pretty good. So she's nice in the kitchen. So I'm trying to get her to make cranberry sauce from scratch, which I know she can do, but she doesn't want to. Which I dig it. It's a lot going on that day. So why just add another pot to the fire? I get it. Cranberry sauce is nasty. Kanisha, she said what she said and she meant it. It's nasty. Ew. Oh. Right on, Kanisha. It is nasty. I like cranberry juice. I do like cranberry juice. I like it. It's good. I like cranberry juice with vodka. What's one more? Well, if you're not cooking, it's a lot. I see your logic, but I don't want to agitate or take away from the success of another situation. Because you got your eyes on that, you might miss on something else. Man, who are you? You are the best. She knows what she's talking about. She knows what she's talking about. Cranberry sauce is nasty. Cranberry and apple vodka is fire. Man, I tell you what. As long as there's potatoes, stuffing, gravy, and starch. That's the worst part about Thanksgiving. There is very little vegetables involved in Thanksgiving. You would think there'd be more, but there ain't. But that's why I always try to incorporate at least 2 veggies in Thanksgiving. I usually make some sort of greens, like a collard green or a kale or something like that, and string beans, green beans, kale, collard greens, something like that. There has to be that. Oh, and a bottle of Red Rooster hot sauce. Thanksgiving is not Thanksgiving without a bottle of Red Rooster. Damn, you would think that'd be like an advertisement slogan. I came up with that off the top. Green beans are fire, especially when they done right, because you cannot cook your vegetables to the point of opaqueness. People out here making these green beans and how come I can see through this? I shouldn't be able to see through these greens. You did too much. You did too much. Some people, if the internet is true, a lot of people can't cook. They get into the kitchen and they go in here with a recipe and all they make is a goddamn mess and a future stomach ache. You're not doing anybody any favors with the shit that y'all are doing. I need you to stop. Hey, Kanisha, this is not for you, but especially all these independent women that don't need no man. They can't cook. All they want is Louis Vuitton bag and takeout, Uber Eats and shit. Their restaurant. They can't cook. So Thanksgiving with them is a drag. I don't know where that came from. Everybody needs somebody. That is a very honest statement. Everybody needs somebody, but sadly, people are not honest. Too many people are not honest enough to say it. How about that? Two people are not honest enough to say it. Chinese food places are open on Thanksgiving. They make a mean green bean. They do. And don't get it messed up. When I was living in New York, I ate Chinese food every day. Every day, practically. It was like I lived on Chinese food. To this day, I love Chinese food. Chinese food in California is garbage. Basura. That's Spanish for trash. But anytime I'm in New York, I gotta go to the Chinese restaurants and order me food and take me food. Sometimes I even bring food home. I am guilty of going to the Chinese restaurant near my mom's house in New York and buying egg foo young and stuff like that, putting it in the freezer and bringing it back home in my carry-on bag. Yes, I am. Yes, I have. And yes, I will. Don't get me twisted, because I love it. But if you can't cook, stay the hell out of the kitchen. You do not put Kraft singles in macaroni and cheese. I will slap you. It's very serious, and I respect that, as you should, because it's a very serious thing. Hall notes, serious thing. Chinese food and pizza. I have come to terms with both out in the state of California. Well, in the city of Los Angeles, I've come to terms with it, that it is what it is. I'm not going to get everything I want. I get it. What did I do? I learned how to cook it. I know how to make egg foo young. I know how to make fried rice. I know how to make lo mein. I know how to make a lot of these things. The internet is a beautiful place. But even some of the recipes on the internet are fakakta. So you got to find the right recipe and you'll be all right. All these magical herbs and shit that you see. Listen, if you see an American guy making fried rice and Chinese food, don't eat it. Don't eat it. Because he's going to put shit in it. He's going to put raisins in it. You're gonna put some shit in it that don't belong in it. That's not it. So okay, we talked about some of the male stuff. We talked about food. We talked about Thanksgiving. What are we watching on Thanksgiving Day? Are we watching anything? I'm probably gonna be watching the insides of my eyelids after I finish plate number 2. Because I'm eating 2 plates. Usually, like I'm going back to the food stuff, we got so much food, you cannot put it all on 1 plate. It's impossible. So I'm going to eat 2 plates. I'm going to eat the first plate with all of the first side. Then I'm going to eat the second plate with all of the other side and some of the first side. I'm always good for at least 2 servings of macaroni and cheese, real quick. I'm always good for at least 2 servings of turkey and ham. White meat only. Don't judge me. Depends on the mood and the food. Sometimes you just put shit on and then you fall asleep. That is an option. That's an option. All day. Put something in there, fall asleep. It's an option. No problem. Do it. Because I would understand. I think I might put on Elf. Now I know Elf is a. I'm watching Who Made a Potato Salad. Ah! Kanisha, you a star. Hilarious. I love it. I love it. I love it. That's dope. You got to watch Who Make Potato Salad. And sometimes you go open up to somebody come with a tray like this. And you say thank you, and you take it. As soon as they walk down the hall, you go into, you lift the foil, you're like, sometimes that shit goes right in the refrigerator. I had somebody do that once. Here, I feel, I'm gonna say this. Hopefully, they never know. Yeah, they told us to bring this to you, and I swear to God, that shit did not get touched. Did not get touched. What you say? Oh, I missed it. Wait. Said, I've never seen that. I think that's what I'm watching, Kanisha. Thank you. Yes, you should watch that. Every time somebody brings it. If you bring potato salad in our house with relish in it, and especially if it's sweet, I promise you, it will not get eaten. The only person gonna eat it is you. So it's gonna be like a whole tray of potato salad with 1 scoop taken out of it. Because after that, I'm scooping it and putting it in the trash. Because ain't nobody gonna eat that shit. So I'm one of those people. Off topic. Do you people eat grits? Does anyone on here eat grits? Do you know what grits are? Please say you know what grits are. This is always a debate in our house. I wish we had more physical media debates, but we don't. Everybody's left me behind. Grits is... All right, now see, we was here. We was here. Now you work... What you mean grits are nasty? Grits are not nasty. Maybe the grits you have are nasty. I can answer. Said, he only when I stop at the Waffle House, okay. Movie Hunter is at the Waffle House eating grits, okay. Hall & Oates, do you eat grits? Let's just figure this out. Harlan gonna be like, hell yeah, I eat grits. Or, I've never had it. I don't like porridge. I don't like porridge either. And that's probably why you don't like grits. Because somebody slipped you some porridge and told you it was grits. Ugh. See, there's 2 things. You got cream of wheat, which is farina. You never had... I never had them, but I'll be down. So a lot of people ain't had grits. I was surprised. I was like, when I first moved out to LA, and I was like, my wife at the time, was we had just got married. I was like, before we got married, I was like, you don't like grits? No, you never had grits? Not really. I don't really like it. Man, she loves grits now. Either that or she eats them because she loves me. But she loves grits now. My sons love grits. Everybody loves grits. Everybody, almost everybody, but everybody but Kanisha. So grits are a thicker grain or thicker milled grain than farina. So there's a debate that goes on, savory and sweet. Savory and sweet. If anyone ever comes to me with grits with sugar on them, I'm gonna throw them in the garbage with potato salad and raisins. Promise. Ugh. Disgusting. Grits are savory, cream of wheat is sweet. There you go. Because cream of wheat is cereal, like porridge. Porridge is cereal. You know, who was eating porridge? Goldilocks eats porridge. I know porridge is big in the Caribbean. Porridge is big in the Caribbean. A lot of people in the Caribbean, guys, ready to kill itself. Okay, fine. Porridge is big in the Caribbean, so I know a lot of people from the Caribbean or Caribbean families, they pass that down generationally. Porridge. I never really been a fan of porridge, so I kind of, I don't want to sound like I'm knocking it, but nah, not my favorite. But I lost track of what I was talking about. Well, I think it was just the sweet and savory thing. So I really lost track of what I was talking about. Help me out. Damn it. Don't you hate when that happens? I was on a group. But I will tell you this. Physical Media Commute number 2 has been brought to you by the letter M. No. Physical Media Commute has run a lot longer than I had intended it to be. Pumpkin bread pudding. Pumpkin bread pudding. Wow. How come that sounds amazing? Pumpkin bread pudding? Ooh. That sounds like amazing. Talking about what? Raisins, potatoes, and grits. Alright, it don't matter no more. Now I lost it completely. Where Kanisha at? I didn't chase you away, did I, Kanisha? Come back, Kanisha! Me and Kanisha was clicking. She was holding it down. Then she said grits is nasty. Everybody's entitled to their food choices. It's the way the land is built. You get to eat what you like. Eat what you like. Quite like Physical Media. Aha! See what I did? You still there? Good. I'm glad you're still. Yeah, but it's quite like Physical Media. You know, people put the kibosh on shit people like to watch and, you know, and give people a hard time for the things that they like to do physical media wise. I think that's for the birds. I think you should be able to just check out whatever it is you do and do it. If you like to watch B movies, and watch the hell out of them B movies. If you like to watch weird porno horror, go ahead. Go ahead and watch all of those things. There's your prerogative to do so, no matter how weird it is. No judgment. But yeah, you know, it's like with us buying so much physical media, I know it takes away from some of us, it takes away from us being jaded when it comes to buying movies. Like when people almost seem forced to buy movies when they go to the used to be the dollar store, $1.25 store. They will buy all of these DVDs and Blu-rays and movies that they never heard of, never even seen before. And quite often people do that because they're trying to, you know, supplement their collection. And that's it. And most of those movies they never even watch. And when I say they, I mean me, because I'm one of them. And I know I'm not the only one. There's shit that I gotten from the dollar store that I've actually opened and watched and enjoyed. But most of the time we just buy stuff for filler. And it's kind of like now, you know, there's nothing, I won't say nothing, but majority of the stuff that I'm buying now, either I don't have it, as in it's a new release, or I'm converting from slipcover to steelbook. You know, where you see people that have the steelbook and they want the slipcover and the steelbook. I don't need the space taken away from my shelving, unless it's something that I really dig, like Goodfellas. I have like 5 copies, at least 4 copies of Goodfellas. I have the steelbooks, the Deadpool steelbooks, all the variations practically. Blu-ray, 4K, whatever. The Steelbooks is up there. You know, shit like that. I get, you know, because it looks interesting on the shelf. But I guess it all looks interesting on the shelf. I just rather not have the clutter on my shelf. You know, shelf space comes at a premium at some point. When you have a lot of movies, like I do, shelf space comes at a premium. You have to pick and choose some of the things. One of my shelves, I just had to, there was a whole empty bottom row, and I had to reset the shelving to make it work. Chronic double dipper. A lot of people in our community are chronic double dippers. You're not alone. You're not alone. You're not alone. Yeah. Anyway, definitely getting rid of movies because you're out of room. You know, it's funny. Sometimes that's all it is. People run out of space. Now, if you run out of space on your shelves, and you do like a lot of other people, you go buy a new damn shelf. But sometimes now you have to consider where the shelf's gonna go. No, it's inconvenient. Now you got a shelf with you got probably that shelf is gonna look empty, bare ass naked. But then you get to split up your shelves and split up your categories and do all whatever. Sometimes it's a pain in the ass. Sometimes it is an absolute pain in the ass. So, you know, it depends on, you know, what it is you are looking for. But I'm looking for space. And I wanted to get, when I had to buy my shelf, I got my shelves originally from IKEA. And IKEA likes to do this dumb shit where they, culture. I say that from the heart. What up, Train? Easy. When I bought my shelves, I bought those from, IKEA. And like IKEA likes to do, they'll get some stuff and then they'll discontinue it. Even though they sell, and they discontinue it. So I got a whole row of shelves. With this whole row of shelves, now I want to get a couple more. Now, mind you, there was a big gap in time. I go to IKEA looking for, oh, we don't have that one anymore, it's discontinued. But we have this one, and now this one costs so much more. But, and it didn't have the same color, which I was annoyed by that. So I wound up going to Best Buy, looking on Best Buy, and I got this crappy ass shelf that I see. You know what's funny is I saw some other people in the community that bought. So I bought the shelf. When I got the shelf, the picture on the box is not the picture of the shelf. How does this work? Where do they do that at? I bought a shelf and it was a different shelf than what's in the box. Now, Best Buy can't. And pieces, I bought an open box. When pieces were missing, it was a drag. So I go back to Best Buy and I have fit. At the end of the day, she gave me a new shelf, gave me my money back. Shelf was free. Nothing to complain about now. You got a free shelf. Carry your ass home and put it together. So that's what I did. And I was happy. Stuck it to the wall and everything. Now, the only thing that's weird about this shelf, tell me if you guys have seen this shelf. I think it's Atlantic that makes it. There is a space in the middle that looks like it fits CDs. Of course, from one side to the next side, full. Yeah, Atlantic shelves, yes. Why did they put a space for CDs on this Blu-ray shelf? Because you really can't fit DVDs on this shelf. It's for Blu-rays. Who in the hell is... Why in the hell did they put a space for CDs? So now there's this big empty space along the front. They want me to like put Funko Pops and some shit in it. I don't know what to put in it. I don't need it. And I'm like, this is not what's on the box. And the girl at Best Buy was like, well, I can't help you with what's on the box. Touche, madam. So then she gave me my money back and gave me the shelf for free. I ain't gonna say what Best Buy this was. I ain't even gonna say her name. Maybe because I don't know her name. I see people, these cats on these motorcycles wibbling and wobbling through traffic like they ain't trying to have Thanksgiving this year. It's very and this dude looked like he works in prisons. He got on them green pants. I swear, you know, some people, these people are of authority. They have authority. Dumb. I really have a very low tolerance for people to do shit intentionally. Just because they dumb. You dumb. Stupid. I won't say stupid. That's not fair. Because there's some people, you know, like stupid and ignorant, kind of like, you know, some people look at that the same. It's like they just didn't know. You're dumb. You know, you just don't care. All right. What's that? Like the third rant in my physical media commute. This is the most rants all season. Season 2 just started. Okay, cool. All right. Well, look. I have 4 Atlantic shows. Need a model number. You need model number. What is it? 1080. How many movies hold on the shelf? Culture. Because this one that I got was the biggest one. It was something XL. It was the biggest one they had. And this was from Best Buy. So you tell me. This one holds, I think it holds like 700. I want to say I'm telling the truth, but I don't remember. I think it does. See? This one holds 700. It's the big joint that I got. Because I know that I needed a lot. I have a lot of movies just in my closet. But then those are like duplicates and things like that, you know, stuff that's that I got downgraded. So I put it in the closet and go to sell it and do whatever and whatever. No CD pocket. That I don't understand these people with this shit. It makes no sense. All right, but you know what? I gotta wrap this up. I've been doing this for almost 45 minutes. It seems like time has just gotten away from me. But thank you guys. And by the way, I see 1 thumb and I see 3 people. Can y'all bless me with some likes? I'll appreciate it. It'll go far. If everybody can give me a like, all I ask for is a like. All my life I had to fight. But I hope I've entertained you guys at least for a little while. And you guys have been great. Thanks for hanging out with me. Physical Media Commute number 2 is in the books. I got 0 gas in my car. Literally. It's at 0. But it just got to 0. You have a great day too, Kenesha. Thank you, Holland. You know, it's always good. Culture is always good. Everybody, you know, Movie Hunter, everybody that's come in, everybody that's still here, I appreciate you guys. So we'll be back on Friday, even though I think I gotta do it on Friday. So even though I'm off work, I'll find something to do on Friday, and I will get in the car and do a physical media commute. It's not gonna be as long as this, that's for sure, but it'll be something. Physical Media Commute number 3, episode 2. You guys have a great Thanksgiving. Have a wonderful time. Do me a favor, eat too much, enjoy your family, get some sleep, watch a movie, do whatever makes you happy, and the rest will take care of itself. All right, y'all, be cool. Floyd House Flicks, and I'm gone.